Handbook for the New Paradigm. Chapter 8. It is interesting that the power of thought has brought us to a meeting point of consciousness. This is a process of intent focused toward a mutual purpose. It is this bringing together of purposeful intent that is the magic of shared manifestation. It is evident in the perceived world that surrounds you in both its positive and negative forms. Now the plan is to raise that process to a higher level, to engage known processes to further your exploration of the process of manifestation. It is a matter of intention that brings forth the knowledge to be able to do this from a vantage point of awareness of the essential elements to ensure completion. This need not be done through blind faith in an unknown process. This would encourage an attrition rate that would ensure failure. It is a matter of making the data available to the conscious awareness and then allowing it to percolate. The inspiration for application will come forth into understanding. Manifestation is not a haphazard, lucky combination of synchronistic meetings. There are specific already existing procedures in place available to be used. It is a matter of bringing these purposefully into the awareness, and then the creative imaginations will trigger the appropriate applications. The luck of the draw is simply too risky to be relied on in this project. Here again the stress remains on the careful choices for the parenting operation. It is not desired to belabor this point, but it is awesomely important. Ours is a most important combination of massaging your consciousness, plural, and stimulating your concerns without bringing forth panic. We are finding this to be a skill that is most rewarding. It is indeed bringing about the desired results. You are not the only ones to which this process is being applied. Just know that all that can be done from this level is being done. It is in the actual movement from the point of inertia that will allow this behind-the-scene help to aid in bringing forth the manifestation of the plan. Remember, the birthing process begins with the dance of desires and culminates in an apparent miracle, through processes that go on for the most part, beneath the level of conscious awareness. These processes are not haphazard, but proceed within exacting synthesis of multiple complicated interactions. If there was an original plan for this commonplace happening, then don't you think that a plan for one as important as this one is also in place? If you do not need to be aware of the functions relating to the birth process of a child to complete itself, then do you need to know of all the processes that will happen in this project? The human birthing process would not happen if certain physical actions did not take place to initiate its beginning. What is being emphasized here is that you understand, you will not shepherd the whole process to its conclusion. Neither do we want you to think you will be left out of the project once it is initiated. Indeed, you will be included in ways that are not in the most freewheeling of your imagination at this moment. In this case, we encourage you to trust the process and continue to be available, for you are all needed. You did not sign on for a short-term assignment. Let us continue now by moving on to other subjects that are of course related. It is important to keep a balance in this stretch of your understanding of this commitment to the transcendence of the planet and its inhabitants. Know that this is hardly a single-handed commitment, but the agreed-upon commitment of countless numbers of beings who are not strangers to the process. In this case, the energy of this particular planet has reached a level of heaviness that is challenging to say the least. But after all, you must know that all of you thrive on challenge, and this is no exception. However, this time it is not a game, for failure would have serious implications beyond the mere suffering of incarnated beings. This of course is known to you at your deepest levels, so it is not meant as a threat. In this case, we are allowed greater discretion to assist, and we are stretching it to the utmost, in order to initiate the beginning of this project. Much planning has gone into the methodology with contingencies covered, for the art of improvisation is not limited to third-dimensional experience. It is known that a certain lack of sincerity exists within the realms of those who present themselves as leading the resistance to the plan changes. In this case, either these will find themselves involved in other activities, or you will have a distinct knowingness regarding the appropriateness of their inclusion. The identity of some of these might come as a surprise, but again you are connected to a point now that you will know in the moment when it is necessary to be cautious. Most of what is included today in this contact is known to you. It is as yet not possible to reveal detail for two reasons. The proper sequences are not yet in place, and this line of communication is not yet at a level for these to come through. All possible is being done to prepare this last phase, so that there will be a coordination of these elements. Again, we ask your patience and that you trust the process, redundant as it may seem at times. As you say, just hang in there.